Hey everybody, Rhett from AstartesGaming here, back with another first look video. Today we're going to be checking out Medieval Kingdom Wars. This game is going to be releasing in a couple of hours from when you guys see this. Well, I don't know. From when I release this anyway. I'll be posting this video on Friday morning, Friday the 9th. And the game will be releasing sometime later today. So, what is this game? It is a real-time strategy game, sort of like if you take a Total War game, but then if you changed out the battles in Total War for more of like maybe like a Warcraft 3, StarCraft 2 style RTS matchup like that. It's interesting. It's a pretty unique take on the genre, and I don't know that I've really seen anything like this before. I have played a little bit of the game. I spent about 30 minutes just familiarizing myself with the controls and whatnot. And I'm looking forward to showing you guys this game. I also have an additional code, and I am going to do some sort of raffle on this video for who I'm going to give it out to. So thank you very much to the developers for A, giving me early access to the game, and B, for giving me an additional code to give away to you guys. But the way I'm going to do it is I will be looking at commenters. So in the comments, if you would like to sort of put yourself into this raffle, tell me what your favorite strategy game, doesn't have to be RTS, just whatever your favorite strategy game is and why. And I will make a list of everybody who puts their comment down, and I will post another video. I'll try to do it on Sunday, Sunday the 11th, where I will do the raffle, so you guys can actually see me do it, and you don't have to just take my word that I did it fair, because I'm going to try to do it as fair as I can. Anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. And this will kind of give you an idea of how the game plays. The campaign is open, you can play it, but it's limited right now. You can only get warfare victories. The diplomacy and the like commerce stuff isn't introduced yet, because the game is still in early pre-alpha. So it's a playable pre-alpha, but there's still a lot of content not there yet. And obviously everything is subject to change at this point. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial.
In the year of our Lord 1336, a peaceful and prosperous Europe is about to be plunged into war. With the blessing of Pope Benedict XII, the great powers of England and France have sworn to join together in a crusade to the Holy Land. They have amassed armies, weapons, and warships, but now they stand with their knives poised at each other's throats. In violation of recent treaties, England has laid claim to vast tracts of land in France, owned long ago by their ruling family, the Plantagenets. King Edward III, who took power in 1330, conspires to make Anjou, Aquitaine, Brittany, Normandy, and Poitou vassals of England again, despite the French people and culture that have flourished there for so long. Meanwhile, a new dynasty has taken power in France, the House of Valois, and they will no longer tolerate English ambitions on the continent. Secretly absolved of his crusader's vow by the Pope in 1336, King Philip VI of France, first of the Valois, has ordered the fleet he built for the Crusade to move from Marseille into the English Channel. Philip's claim to the French crown is weak. He acceded only after 3 cousins died, each ruling barely more than 2 years. Standing up to England will be his first real test, and he has begun by sending privateers to raid and harry the English coast. One of them, attempting to apprehend a French traitor in Dover, has gotten bogged down in a siege. Many ships in Philip's main fleet are commanded by minor nobles, eager to please the king, and some of them went ashore to join in the impromptu siege. Their plan is to capture the traitor, Robert of Artois, and drag him back to Paris. Though the attack is not sanctioned by the Crown, surely the walls of Dover could be breached in the name of justice.
Okay, so essentially the way this game is going to work is there is an overland map. However, we won't really be seeing any of that in the tutorial, at least as far as I know. But on the overland map that you saw during that first little bit of sort of monologue, you have all the various cities, and then when you go to attack a city or a village, you get the RTS style combat that we're about to see here. I'm going to skip through all this flavor text here. Basically, he's just going to kind of walk you through each part of the siege. And there's a little bit of story to it, but I'm not too concerned. We're just going to jump on through. And I don't need him to tell me what to do. I've already done this. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to flip the camera around so that I can face where we're besieging. So this is our siege camp, and our goal is to basically attack this. We need to take the gate and then this little area in here from the guards. And so basically these green guys are our enemies, and they're pretty tough actually. So what we have at our disposal is, I think these are all archers. One thing I have noticed, and I'm not too fond of this, other games do it, is there's a little bit of like momentum when you move the camera. It doesn't snap to like a certain spot, so when you press it, it kind of glides and it has to slow down a bit, and so it's difficult to like move around to a precise area, because you'll try to stop here and it kind of keeps moving. Not a fan of that, but that's more of a taste thing than anything else. We've got some serfs here. They're not mine to control yet, but we do have
my lord needs
Vougiers, and we have some archers here. We also have a siege tower and a battering ram, and then we can build, or we can't build more stuff, but it will give us more stuff if we need it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the siege tower and we're going to send it up to, I think this wall is probably a good spot. So we'll send it there, and that flag indicates that it is moving to the right spot, and then we'll send the ram there. Then I will send my archers, and if you select multiple units, you can actually choose their facing. If you only select one, you can only place it. You can't select its facing, as far as I can tell anyways. So I want to send my melee units up with the tower, and the archers are just going to provide them cover. So you engage there, you engage there. I think that's working. Okay, and then if you tell these guys to attack, they will automatically use the tower.
We shall decimate them.
Make sure everybody's moving in there. I don't know if I got everybody. Well, we'll just do that. But the ram is not attacking. There we go.
Thy soldiers are
gotta get that yellow border around it, or
thy
it won't
gleaming
actually
sword
select.
must out upon them.
One of the only complaints I've had about the game so far is that the clicks don't seem to always register. I find myself having to click multiple times. But this is, you know, a pre-alpha, so those types of things, you know, are to be expected. Technical issues are going to happen with a game this early in development. It's just important to, you know, make note of them so that developers can catch them and remedy them. How are we doing up here? I think we might need to send some more melee troops in. Do we have any more melee troops? Those are the allied guys. I need...
The enemy has attacked. Marry, they will not die well in this.
Yeah, I can't build anything, so I need more melee units. Are they going to give me some? We're still fighting, but I don't know if we're going to... No, actually we won. Okay. I thought those were all hostile units, but apparently those were ours. Let's have you guys maybe get up on the walls here.
Omen, move it.
I think we got it. Alright. Looks like we're going to be here for a while. Basically, they thought that by taking this little area, the British would be willing to give up the trader, but they aren't. So, we're going to have to build some stuff. So, you guys withdraw. Withdraw, withdraw, withdraw.
Some of thy workers are doing nothing, my lord.
As commanded.
And now it's going to take us through the sort of like camp building up. You guys aren't moving very well. Come on.
Archers are doing it.
So that's where the serfs come in. These are now ours to control. We're going to send one of these groups to basically harvest these pigs. They'll butcher them for food. And then we're going to send the other group to go chop wood. And again, it's important that you get that little yellow border highlighted there, or it's not going to select properly. Oh, okay, the game crashed on me. Right, well, since I had to restart the game anyway, I figured let's jump into a little bit of the campaign, because you guys will get a better look at the camp building mechanics in there than you will from the tutorial. So let's do that real quick. And this is my current game, where I was practicing. We'll start a new one. And so currently there are 4 factions to choose from. You have the Kingdom of France, the Kingdom of England, the Kingdom of Castile, which is in like central Spain, and then the Holy Roman Empire, which is basically like West Germany and eventually all of Germany and a lot of that area. You can also choose campaign difficulty and battle difficulty. So this is like the overland map, and then these are the individual battles. Let's go Kingdom of England again, and we'll start our campaign. So there's no voice acting in the campaign yet, but it's actually fairly entertaining. If you read through the dialogue boxes, they're all written in like old English, and the developers clearly have a pretty good sense of humor, because there's a couple of jokes about this being you know, a pre-alpha and early access, and how certain things aren't available yet. And you can answer different things to that being sort of like that information being told to you. I found it entertaining anyways.
Standing ready.
Oops, I don't think I'm supposed to move him around yet. But essentially, what you're going to be doing in the campaign is you start out as a lord to whichever faction you chose. So we're not actually the King of England. We are a lord of, I guess, Dover. So here, Lord, it is 1336, and our affairs are in a terrible mess. Early access hath been proclaimed, and all of our plans for commercial and diplomatic glory will have to wait a few weeks. Our hands are tied, and really the only course of action is war. So let's get started, shall we? So it's basically telling you, like, diplomacy's not here yet, commerce isn't here yet, all you can do is fight. And you can say, war say thee, well I expected nothing more from an alpha. Curse this early access, I'm a traitor not a warrior. Or, we'll patiently wait for more features, war it is for now. Even more bad news, my lord. It appears our armies are all alone in Europe. Scouts report no enemy movement of any kind. So might I suggest a plan? We have a few days before the powers that be grant our enemies a way to strike back at us. So for now, we shall conquer. So many hamlets and towns are ripe for the taking. Let us seize this opportunity. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so basically what he is saying in that second one is there's no like enemy armies moving around the map yet. We're basically allowed to just go around and attack whatever we want with impunity. But that's sort of besides the point, because it's going to work out essentially the same. We just don't have to worry about our stuff getting taken by enemies. So if we wanted, we could move our army over here.
Drayman tight to their midships, my lord.
He's very Scottish, which is interesting because he's in like the southernmost part of England.
Any damned fool can navigate the world sober. Just try to do it drunk, my lord.
So we're going to move over here toward this village. And then basically our marshal is the guy talking right now. And the steward, if you select him, it brings up the tech tree, which I believe is functioning. You need to basically accumulate these resources, and then you can spend them on certain unlocks. So for example, we can unlock cows, or we could unlock sheep, or siege torches, trebuchets, belfries, whatever those are. Chivalry, which allows us to get knights, and so on and so forth. But anyway, we're going to select our army here, and then we are going to click Attack Town, and this will give you a list of whatever is closest to you. We're going to choose Lewis here, which is the closest village. So load times, here, I'm going to pause real quick. Load time's actually not bad at all. The game is fairly well optimized. I haven't had any performance issues with it, with the exception of like the bugs and crashes and stuff, which you can expect from a game this early in development. But as far as like actual performance goes, I haven't noticed anything too bad. I'm not getting, at least not noticeable frame drops. I'm not like running a frame rate counter or anything, so I don't know for sure, but I haven't like, you know, visibly noticed anything with my eyes, or had the game like hang up on me or lag during gameplay. So we start out in this little like, let's zoom out, this little area here, and basically this is going to be our battle encampment, I guess. We have like palisades set up, and the enemy is hole up in this town here that we're trying to take. So we need to basically build up an army to go take it, and they come to play. Even on easy, they have destroyed me every time. So basically we click on these nodes here, and we can choose to make a military building, a town building, or an industry building. I like to go industry first, so I'm going to build a stone camp here, and then on this one I'm going to build a iron camp. And so that'll start giving us stone and iron, which is, you know, two fairly important resources.
Nothing, my lord.
And then we're going to send our workers to go harvest
My
wood.
workers have completed a building.
Swing those axes, fellas.
And then I'll probably start training more serfs, because we're going to need several serfs to, you know, get this job done. So, basically you need to make sure you're harvesting food in some way. Lumber, stone, iron, and this is like your troop capacity essentially. You can increase that by building, they're called goblin tents. I don't know why they're called goblin tents, but they are. And you have to build them to increase your cap by 2. So let's grab you guys, and I'll start working on a new one. We'll throw it down right there. And then these guys are spawning, and we'll have them go cut some trees, because I need lots of lumber. Lumber seems to be like the limiting factor in a lot of these things. Did we just like spawn chickens? Apparently we did.
Lord, what do you need?
Can you harvest the chickens? You can, okay.
Coming soon.
Then
The
we'll
building has
get
been
some
finished,
chickens.
my lord.
Right, so while they're doing that, up here, I'm going to start making a barracks. So, let's see here. Archery range, we'll build one of those soon, but let's build the barracks for now. And actually, I think I have enough to build both. So let's do both. But yeah, it plays a lot, at least in this, you know, the actual battles. It plays a lot like, you know, a common RTS. It's obviously set up a little bit differently, but it's an RTS. And on the overland map, it's going to play more like a Total War game, I imagine, although the menus and the UI are completely different. I don't know how diplomacy is going to be set up or commerce, but they are basically marketing the game as a grand strategy game with RTS mechanics, so I imagine the depth is going to be a lot more extensive in the overland map than with like a Total War game. Maybe on the level of, say, like some of the older Total War games that were, you know, a lot more detailed.
A new structure is ready, my lord.
Maybe even beyond that.
Lord, what do you need?
It's hard to say because, you know, the game is so early in development that we don't really know.
Some stone here.
However, you know, that's what they're saying, and that's the plan anyway. So let's make some macemen, and then we'll make some longbowmen when that's done. But yeah, I've noticed that the controls are a little bit unresponsive at times. It takes me a couple of clicks to get the flag to register sometimes. Apparently my training of the... Oh, they're right here. They just blended in with the tree. Whoops. Well, we're going to have 2 now. We're going to probably train a bunch of them anyways. But these guys seem to be a little bit more durable than the... I mean, I don't know. Yeah, give me more swords while we're at it. We got food to spend, we may as well spend it.
We are attacked. The trumpet sounds to horse away. My soul's in arms.
Oh, here they come.
The men are eager,
sir.
Get in there. Luckily, my archers are already set up and ready. Let's get in here.
Swing 'em, boys.
Yeah, go attack. You guys go after the archers. You can start shooting them. I think we're doing pretty well. Give me more swords. Can I not afford more swords? Oh, I can.
We are ready to serve.
Go on, get in there. I think we're doing pretty well. I'm going to
Swordsman, into the fray.
Go.
Coming at you.
I think I'm going to counterattack.
Troops are attacked, Your Grace. A war.
Let's get some more longbowmen here, but I'm going to send this entire force after their base once. Oh, why are you guys rushing in there?
We are ready to serve.
Yeah, keep killing.
Our blades will serve the realm.
Well, get in here then.
Blades are on the move.
Go help them.
Here we go, my lord. Cut them to ribbons.
Strong
Come on.
went to your service.
We lost a lot of infantry there. I don't know if we have enough to counterattack. I'll get one more thing of swords.
You cannot afford that,
Oh.
sire.
I'm out of food. That's going to be problematic.
The
I don't know
enemy
how
has
to get
attacked.
more
Marry,
food.
they will not die well in this.
You guys are swordsmen, so
Cut them to
engage.
ribbons.
I'll just let you guys fire arrows. I don't know if there's friendly fire, so this might be a terrible idea, letting them fire into battle like that.
The men are eager, sir.
But I'll do whatever it takes. We need to destroy this
Swordsmen,
building.
attention. Release
Shoot that
them
thing.
arrows.
I think that's where they're coming from.
We are ready to serve.
They don't seem to care what I tell them to attack.
ribbons.
But yeah, I think this is where the knights are coming from. This hospital here. So we will destroy that first, and then we'll make our way into town. They're probably coming up with a lot of militia right now, not mercenaries. Please shoot this. Thank you. Look at that. I think we can tell them... Oh, I don't have flamed arrows yet.
Thy
Let's see,
troops are being
archery range.
attacked. Hot coals of vengeance now upon them.
Technology, flaming arrows. That'll help us deal with these buildings. Oh, they got more knights out. We might be in trouble. I don't have enough food to make any more units yet, though. Oh boy, here they come.
We are ready to serve.
Destroy the building! Destroy the building!
String them.
Don't let them get any more out.
Unleash your fletchings dead.
Yeah, look at that. The swordsmen are actually doing pretty well against... Oh, those aren't knights,
under
those
attack,
are
my lord.
militia.
Thy gleaming sword must out upon them.
Okay, I think we've got enough to maybe make a little bit more swordsmen.
Resources are too low for that,
No,
my
we're
lord.
still way low on food. 150, 180. Give me Billman
You
then.
cannot afford that,
Oh,
sire.
so close.
Longbows, be alert.
Longbows, I need you shooting stuff.
Eagerly now, lads.
No. Why are you moving?
Release them arrows.
There you go. 141. We still don't have enough for infantry. What does this do? Okay, so I can train pigs for food. Got it. So I should have been doing this. Yeah, that makes sense. And then what about here? Oil carts and stuff? That's not going to help me now. I can train serfs from there as well. That's good to know. Are these mine? I don't think they're mine. I think they're sending siege towers at me. I don't know why, but apparently they're sending siege towers
We are
at me.
ready to serve.
Oh, yeah, they have
Blades
archers.
attack, now.
I don't know. Like, they're sending siege equipment. I mean, obviously the AI is not fully implemented yet.
We are attacked. The trumpet sounds to
Well,
horse
hopefully
away.
these swordsmen are
My
up to the
soul's
task
in
because I
arms
don't
and
have anything
eager
else
for
to
the
send.
fray.
I'll have to buy pigs or something and then butcher them, and hopefully they give you more food than they cost.
The men
If
are
they
eager,
don't, I don't
sir.
see what the point would be. You guys should be a lot more effective at killing those archers.
Swordsmen, attention.
Alright, get in there. Go, go,
Into
go.
the fray.
There's a lot of archers for you to deal with. Use those damn shields. I think we've lost. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. So, I think we've been defeated here, but that's fine because we're out of time anyways. So, I'll break it off here. But yeah, this has been fun. Again, my biggest complaint is that the controls aren't super responsive. It takes multiple clicks to get them to do what you want to do sometimes. And then some things, like for example, when I was trying to butcher the chickens, you have to be like super precise and click one of the tiny little chickens on a giant screen, which can be, you know, difficult, especially with the camera sort of like floating around all over the place. So, anywho, don't forget to drop your comment about your favorite art or your favorite strategy game if you would like to be entered into the raffle. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to swing on back for my next First Look video.